Yo, welcome back to the stream, guys. You know what's happening, man. Breaking news: Fabrizio Romano, Manchester City agree fee with Chelsea for the signing of Mateo Kovacic from Chelsea. £25 million plus a £5 million bonus should certain things be met, certain conditions be met. The deal is done. 25 million quid, guys. Honestly, I think that's a mad, mad, mad price. Make sure you guys have smashed the like, subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. Loads to speak about in this one as well. Big up to the guys at Boohoo Man for sponsoring today's stream. If you guys have not already done so, make sure you check out Boohoo Man. All the details are in the description and pinned comment. You can get yourself an extra discount off your order as well if you use our discount code CityExtra. Big up to Boohoo Man for sponsoring today's stream. All the details are in the pinned comment. I'm the only person from the YouTube side who's in the UK. You got Hugh Murray, who's swanned off with the Big Six to New York. Yeah? Johnny Poddy's embedded on. I'm the only one here, man. You know what I mean? So you got me today. But I'm buzzing because, honestly, guys, do you remember who was in the stream? Who was in the stream about 4 months ago where the first rumours broke on Kovacic? And I was like, it's going to be 45 million. It's going to be 45 million quid. I cannot believe the price we've got this guy at. I honestly cannot believe the price. I think the price is ridiculously cheap. The value for money based on what you're getting. And in fact, you know what? I'm going to bring up Kovacic's details on transfer map so we can go through, because honestly, guys, the value for money that you're getting with this guy is just unbelievable. It really, really is. Let me get it up here. Right, here we go. 1 second, I'm just being spammed by ads. Right, here we go. Right, guys, look at this, yeah? Look at the honours that this guy's won. Look at the trophies he's won, yeah? 4 Champions Leagues, 3 Club World Cup winners, 1 Spanish Championship, 3 UEFA Super Cups, 1 Europa League, 1 Spanish Super Cup, 3 Croatian Championships, 2 Croatian Cup winners. You know what I mean? These are unbelievable stats, people. Unbelievable, like, honours list. The guy's experience. If we go to his player stats and have a look at his, I know I went through this yesterday, but for the people that weren't there, let me go through his game stats. Check this out. Check this out, yo. Check this out. Let me zoom in. Where is it? There you go. On the right side, you might not be able to see it properly. Look, 221 times for Chelsea, 109 times for Real Madrid, 97 times for Inter Milan, 267 times centre mid, 97 times as a defensive mid. Look at these. Look at the experience, man. The experience is unbelievable. For £29, for 25 million quid, I honestly think that's up there with like one of the bargains. I genuinely think this is a bargain buy. I think this is a bargain buy. I really, really do, man. I really, really do. I think this is such a good price, such a good signing. I'm over the moon. I really, really am over the moon. Let me know what you think in the chat. Big up to Darcy, by the way, the super chat earlier on said Gvardiol deal imminent. Yeah, well, hopefully that's the next one along now. Gvardiol to City. Harvey Singh with a member chat says he's a versatile player. He's prem proven. I'm very happy with the signing. Well done, City. Well, this is it, bro. I agree, man. I agree. I think this is a great signing. He's a versatile player. He could play in the 6 if we really need him to. He can play centre mid. He's played even as a false 9 a couple of times. He's experienced. And the facts are, yeah, Gundogan was blowing at the end of the season. He was on his knees. We ran him into the ground, yeah? If Gundogan stays, we can't allow that to happen again. And if Gundogan leaves, we need to replace him with 2 players anyway. So this is just a great price. And 25 million quid. I don't think some people understand just how good a price that is in today's market. In today's market, when you've got players going for £70 million on the reg, you're getting this guy with all the experience, 25 million. Unbelievable. King Arnold says, LB, Kovacic's assist is going to be mad next season, especially Haaland up front. I love the way he drives past midfielders easily. Well, this is something that he does actually do really well. He can get the ball and sort of drive forward with it, and that's not something that we often see. Now, is he as good as Gundogan? No. But he brings different sort of things to Gundogan that Gundogan doesn't. He's younger. He can run around longer than Gundogan. He does. I think he probably carries the ball slightly better than Gundogan. Is he as good at creating and getting goals as Gundogan? Well, the evidence suggests no. The stats suggest not. But, you know, we're in that Club World Cup in December. We've got the Community Shield. We've got the UEFA Super Cup. We're going to be going for all the trophies again. We need to strengthen our squad. Kevin De Bruyne's only getting older as well. So we have to bring in more players. And, you know, this is a great price. 25 million quid for this guy. I genuinely thought 4 months ago when this rumour first surfaced, yeah, and I remember talking to you guys about it on stream, and people can attest to this who was in that stream, I was saying like 45 million quid, because that's how much I thought this guy was going to be priced at. Not 25. And yeah, as Gary says there in the chat, rightly said, Gary, Kevin De Bruyne's probably going to miss the start of the season. So you're going to need players to step in anyway. You know what I mean? Got a couple member chats flying in here, guys. The Oxycan says that price for Kovacic is crazy cheap. Amazing technical midfielder with amazing dribbling and passing. He is perfect for our system. Agree. And Dave says, great signing. I'm buzzing. We should look at wingers and backup fullbacks, though. I 100% trust the board and Pep. Yeah, man, I agree. You know, we do need to look at that, but this is so good, guys. Honestly, this is so good. The question is now is Kovacic being brought in as a backup, whether that be a backup to Gundogan or a backup to another player that replaced Gundogan, or is Gundogan going to leave and is Kovacic going to be a number one starter for Manchester City? That's the big question for me. Because as much as I like Kovacic and as much as I think this is a great deal and a great price, which it is, I am a little bit skeptical about whether this guy is good enough to play week in, week out, starting for us. You know what I mean? I think as a rotational player, as a guy who could play 25 games a season, 20 games a season, I think it's a great signing. Do I think he's going to be good enough to start week in, week out? Now, there's a lot of people now in the chat saying Gundogan is leaving. If Gundogan is leaving, are we going to bring in another player to be the number one starter, or does Pep Guardiola believe that Kovacic is good enough to start week in, week out? Now, I did a poll earlier on. It's got quite a lot of votes on it, so I'm going to end the poll now. But the poll was, are you happy with the signing of Kovacic for £25 million? 95% of people in the stream say yes, they are. Only 5% of people are saying they're not happy. Now, I'm going to do another poll and reword it slightly, because I want to know, are you guys happy with Kovacic if he is starting week in, week out? So, yes. And then, okay, so there's a new poll in that here now. This should now, I had a caps lock on, sorry. This should now let me understand whether or not you guys are just happy with the signing because you're happy, or whether or not you want him to be a rotational player. So cast your vote now in the chat, in the poll. I want to know what you guys are saying on that one. Big up to King Harlan with another super chat. Says a Chelsea fan's going to cry more if he slams at City. Well, you know what? I've not actually seen any Chelsea fans' sort of opinions on this. What are they saying? Are they happy with getting him gone? Are they happy with Kovacic leaving? Or are they gutted that he's leaving? Are they not really that bothered about his leaving? Has anyone seen it? Because I've been on Twitter this morning. I've not seen anyone from Chelsea fans saying anything. So I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what 100% is going on. Are Chelsea fans happy with this? Guys, keep your votes coming in the poll, man. We've got over 500 people in the stream. Let's get your votes up, man. We've got 200 votes in the chat. Make sure you subscribe, by the way, and like the stream if you've not done so already. Big up to Boohoo Man for sponsoring today's stream as well. You guys can get an extra discount. Use City Extra code at checkout. All the details are in the description. I got my Doberman top on. You know what I mean? I love this top so much. It's oversized and it's a Doberman. So big up. What are Chelsea fans saying? What? Some are happy and some are quite disappointed. Most wanted him to stay, says Cart. But Ziad says they are happy. So maybe people are getting sort of mixed opinions on this. Mixed opinions. That's what it seems like to me. I want to have a look while you guys are still voting in the poll. We did do this yesterday, but I'm also conscious of the fact that maybe quite a lot of people weren't in the stream last night when we was talking about Kovacic. So let me get up his injury history, because there's a lot of people who have some concerns with his injuries. And if you want, you know what, for the full purposes of fairness and transparency, we'll start from back in the day. So this doesn't really matter, you know what I mean? When you're going back to 2013, 2014, 10 years ago, but let's just go through it all so we can get a holistic view, because people are saying his injury record stinks. So, okay, so back in 2014, one injury, out for a week. 2016, one injury, out for 24 days. That's an ankle problem. He had a muscle injury in 2017, 7 days, and then he had a rupture of the patella, whatever the foot that is. A patella tendon rupture involves the complete tear of the tendon that runs from the patella's inferior pole to the tibial tubercle. Well, I don't know what that means. It looks like a knee issue. Anyway, it was out for just over 2 months there. So that's his first major injury. That was back in 2018. That was in 2017. Sorry, 2018. Looks like he had quite a few injuries back in 2018. But they're only small injuries, guys. 4 days. This is what you got to look at. How long is he out for? 4 days with a shoulder, 2 knocks there, a week, 5 days, another week there with an ankle injury. So 4 injuries there in 2018. Another couple injuries as well. Again, not a day, 6 days. So it's a week that, innit? You know what I mean? So nothing really serious. Going into 2019, 2 injuries, out for 11 days, 3 days. So he missed 2 weeks in the whole of 2019. In 2020, he had 2 injuries. Big injury, Achilles tendon problem, out for 3 months, and a calf injury, out for a week. So, yeah, missed quite a lot there in 2020. In 2021, had 2 injuries, out for a month with adductor problems, coronavirus, which, you got to ignore because that's not, you know what I mean? It's not a proper thing, you know what I mean? Ankle injury back in 2022. So, again, you know what I mean? The whole of 2021, he was off for a month. I don't really consider that a problem. Ankle injury in 2022, 13 days. Knee problem, 17 days. And rest, whatever that is. You know what I mean? I never heard of this as an illness, but as an injury, but it is what it is. So again, just under a week, just under a month in the whole year. And so far this year, we're halfway through, he's missed, call it just under a month. Again, one of them, he was ill, so you can't really class that. So for the people saying that he's got an injury-prone history, I say to you, fake news, man. Fake news. He's not got an injury. He's not. That's just not true. The evidence proves it's not true, man. It's not true. Vivek, as a Chelsea fan, says, take care of him. You have a baller with you. Well, I already knew he had a baller, bro, because I like him, man. I like him. And yeah, I always think that if the selling club fans are saying stuff like Vivek, and saying stuff like, oh, I'm gutted he's going and that, usually you've got a good signing. Ricky says, LB, you reckon McAtee will get a chance this year? Well, the early rumours suggest, Ricky, that, yeah, potentially he might be with him with a chance. I think pre-season is going to be big for him. I think he's going to have to impress on pre-season. He's going to have to show Pep Guardiola that he's got what it takes. MCFC Carl with a year says, Matisse and other fans say he's injury prone and dribbles too much. They seem to be happy that he's gone. Well, I feel that we've just proved that he's not injury prone. Having seen what I've just shown you, I feel like it's kind of impossible to suggest he's injury prone based on the evidence. Unless the evidence is wrong, which it might be. Who knows? Maybe transfer might not got the right stuff, yeah. But who knows? I don't think you can say that he is injury prone based on that. Now, the thing about dribbling too much, one, I like a player that can dribble, and I think it will offer us something slightly different to what we have. But two, should he start dribbling too much, Pep Guardiola will be onto him, guys. Don't worry about that. Pep will be like, nah, cut that out of your game. We don't want to see it. We don't want to see it. So I won't worry about that too much. Puni, yes, says Kovacic can start. Gavadio is imp. I'm not sure what that means. Gavadio is imp. Help me out, chat. And Mahrez replaced. But I don't think Mahrez is going to be replaced. Did you see his tweet today? Yeah, I don't think he's going to be replaced. Yeah. James said he missed 9 games last season. That's not injury prone, isn't it? That's not injury prone. City played 60 games a season. You know what I mean? That's not injury prone. Nah, it's not injury prone, man. It's not injury prone at all. True Blue says, hi LB, absolute bargain. Delighted, shocked when we made the £25 million bid. Should speak to Big Six Matisse. In your face, people who think we spend money. Injury record, forget it. It's not an issue. Yeah, well, you know what's funny, yeah? I'm pretty sure it was yesterday. I tweeted and said 25 million. Yeah, there it is. Yo, check this out. Check my tweet from yesterday. Wow, cheap. Surely this gets rejected. I honestly thought that this deal was getting rejected, man. I thought, no way is this deal being accepted for 25 million quid. I think honestly, guys, this is a fantastic signing. It really, really is. It's a little bit like, maybe it could end up like the Akanji deal. The difference is with the Akanji deal, no one really knew if it was going to be good or not. And Borussia Dortmund fans were buzzing. They were buzzing that he'd left. Whereas Kovacic appears to be a bit mixed. it appears to be a bit mixed. So yeah, there we go. Big up to Rio, says LB, thoughts on the Pau Torres rumor. I've actually not seen that, bro, but I don't think that's going to be a thing, mate, because isn't he right-footed? I thought he was right-footed, bro, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. How much would it cost Chelsea to replace a player with his experience and quality? Well, you know what, James? I don't even know who's in their squad no more. They've got such a massive squad and so many players. I don't even know. You asked me to name the Chelsea team. I can't even do it, bro. So I don't know. Torres is left-footed, is he? Well, yeah. Well, maybe we are going for Pau Torres then, but all the information suggests that we're in for Gvardiol. And someone said it on my Twitter this morning. Josko Gvardiol liked Fabrizio Romano's post about this morning. Now, that means nothing. You can't read anything into that. But all I'm saying is maybe you can read something into it. Depends, you know what I mean? Can you read something into it? Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Let's see what else people are saying in the chat. Lost Eden says that's very cheap for someone of his quality. It's an absolute bargain. 100% agree. Caden says, I genuinely think Kovacic is a baller and it's class that we've signed him. Agree. Darcy coming in with a super chat, bro. Appreciate it. Says, is it weird that I'd be more okay with Gundogan leaving than Bernardo Silva? That's a difficult one, man. That's a difficult one. I don't know who I'd rather leave, man. If you said to me, LB, you've got to decide who leaves Man City, Bernardo or Gundogan, I'd find that very tricky, man. I'd find that very, very tricky. I really, really would. I don't know. Harley says Hope Foden gets the game time instead of Kovacic. Well, it depends what you want, mate. Depends what you want. Some people are saying that they don't really want to see Kevin De Bruyne and Foden in the same starting 11, which, you know, that's up to them. You know, I just think at the end of the day, we have a squad where Pep rotates players and players are not guaranteed starting position. You've seen that with Walker. You've seen that with Foden. It's difficult for players to get into the team and stay there. Pep will rotate. So I just think you've got to look at this signing as a signing into the pool of players that we currently have, the good pool of players that we currently have. And as it stands, this player signing improves that pool. It improves the pool. It improves the depth. Now, of course, it doesn't improve the depth if Ilkay Gundogan leaves, because then it's just like for like. You know what I mean? Lose one, get one in. But if Gundogan does stay, it's improving the depth. And he offers maybe something slightly different. People are talking about his dribbling. That's something that maybe we don't have right now. He's got the experience. He's younger than Gundo. He probably played more games than Gundo. I think we should be very, very happy with this, man. I might go down the club shop now. I might go down the club shop and get Kovacic on the back of my shirt. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. But it's a bargain, man. It's a great price. It's a great and fair play to Tiki, mate. Fair play to Tiki. Right, let me have a look at this poll that we did. So if you've not already voted in the poll, we've got 500 votes. There's 650 people in the stream right now. So if you've not already voted, cast your vote. So the first poll earlier on was, are you happy with the signing of Kovacic? 95% of people in the stream said yes, they are. Then we narrowed it down a little bit. We narrowed it down and said, are you guys happy with Kovacic if he's starting week in, week out? So number one, he's like Rodri, he's in the team every single week. 41% of people said yes, they are happy with that. 60% of people say no, they want him as a rotational player. So it seems to me that pretty much everyone is happy with the signing, but the majority of those people want him to be a squad player, not starting week in, week out. However, there is still a large amount of people, 40%, which is a considerable amount of people that are happy even if he's just start week in, week out. So on the whole, City fans are very happy with this signing, which, you know, the 5% of people that are saying they're not happy with it. I mean, if you're not happy with this signing, let me know in the chat why, because I can't understand why you wouldn't be happy with this signing. He's experienced. He's won things. He can play in multiple positions. He's cheap. He's only 29. So I don't really understand why you wouldn't be happy with that. But let me know in the chat why you're not happy with that. But the majority of people really just want to see him be a rotational player. So let me know in the chat why you think of that. Yeah, a couple of people speaking about Declan Rice. I'm 99% sure City are not going to sign Declan Rice. I am 99% sure we're not going to sign Declan Rice. I just think that I just think Arsenal will stop fucking around at some point in the next couple of days and move. But, you know, if Gundogan does leave, maybe we'll sign him. I don't know, but I don't want him. I don't. It's not that I don't want Rice. It's just that I'm not overly gassed about it. You know what I mean? I'm not invested in it. Maybe I'm not invested in it because I know he's going to Arsenal. So there we go. Yeah, Muddy Duck, bro. If you don't want to vote on it, you want to take your time, that's no problem. You know what I mean? Don't have to vote right now. Gundogan to Barcelona is almost done, says Uzi. I've seen a lot of links, obviously, and we're still waiting. Apparently, we're going to hear by the end of the week if Gundogan is staying or if Gundogan is leaving. I think you have to say at this point he's probably leaving, but we'll have to wait and see. Maybe he's going to stay in it. I don't know. But yeah, honestly, guys, I mean, I can't lie. I'm absolutely gassed about this. Fabrizio Romano. Let me bring up his tweet, actually. Where is he? Where are you, Fab? Fabrizio. Right. Here we go. Fabrizio Romano. This guy does work, you know. Where is it, mate? Right, here we go. I got it up now, chat. All right, we got to talk. Let me get some screen up. Present, share screen. Fabrizio Romano, boom. Exclusive. Matteo Kovacic joined Manchester City from Chelsea. Fee agreed and done deal. Here we go. Agreement between clubs just reached for £30 million fee. Apparently, that includes the £5 million bonus or add-ons or whatever they're called. Personal team terms agreed 2 weeks ago. Kovacic only wanted Manchester City. Medicals in the next few days. New midfielder for Pep Guardiola. Someone mentioned, by the way, he's in the women's changing room. Yes. Here we go. A bit more information, more exclusive details on the Kovacic. Understand that Manchester City will pay a guaranteed £25 million to Chelsea. £5 million will also be included in add-ons, only to be activated if City win titles, not the player performances. Pep has a new midfielder. Here we go. Matteo Kovacic to Manchester City is, it looks like it's a done deal, people. It's a done deal. We're just waiting for the exclusive official communication there from Manchester City. But yeah, Fabrizio was on this. £25 million plus a £5 million bonus for Manchester City related titles. So it's not about player. So it's not about how many games he played. So that tells you a little bit about Chelsea and how much they think City are mint, that they've said, no, you pay us more money if you win trophies, because they know that we're going to win trophies. King Arnold says, LB, Kovacic stats will be better than Sterling. Well, don't know about stats in it, because obviously that's the one thing that he doesn't really do. He's a little bit weaker on than Gundogan, his assists and assists and goals. But I mean, he's going to win more than Sterling, isn't he? You know what I mean? He's going to win more at Sterling than City than Sterling has at Chelsea. But it's a great signing. Look, it's a great signing. I'm buzzing with this. Hugh Murray's in the chat. Yes, Hugh. He's saying, yo, Hugh, you need to get a video with Matisse about this one, man. You get a video with Matisse to chat will rate that. I think that's a good video. So see if you can get that when everyone's awake in it. But yeah, Hugh Murray live from the NYC. Big up, Hugh, man. But yeah, there we go, guys. Big up to everyone in the stream. Hopefully you've enjoyed that. Matteo Kovacic is going to be a Manchester City player in the next few days. And yeah, £25 million chat. That is an absolute steal. It really, really is. Right. Don't go anywhere. There you go, buzzing. Hugh said he's going to do a video of Matisse. So watch out for that. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the notification bell. So when Hugh Murray's video is done today with Matisse about this signing, we can get it up on the channel. You guys can get the first glimpse. So make sure you subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Don't go anywhere, chat, because I've got my own video now coming out on my own channel about the Transfer Daily that I do every day. So you'll be redirected to that, or it should pop up. So don't go anywhere. And people, holla, Croatia.